Hey everyone, welcome back after a very interesting hiatus. After we had no
I'm
internet.
gonna steal a joke. It has been a while.
Wow. Wow. Yes, it has been a while. Um yeah, no guys, I'm to all of those who are listening, who are tuning in, I would like to apologize firsthand. It was my internet connection that was a big issue. So we got that
It wasn't
fixed.
your fault. It was Vox.
Yes, it was all Vox. I mean,
It was Vox's fault. Blame Vox.
it is. I mean, I don't know if he likes me now because I wrote the thing about him. So I mean, I'm hoping.
That's why
And
he was doing it. He's gonna present you doing it.
no, I mean he was doing this before I wrote the thing, and now it's all better. So I'm not entirely sure. Um, so to reintroduce ourselves, I am the wordy Hazbin, along with my co-host Sky.
I exist.
Yeah, I'm hanging on by a thread, so I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking know anymore.
I exist.
Yep, existing is fun. So, um, so maybe we should talk about like what we've been doing during the hiatus, and maybe we should talk about like any of the new things that have been transpiring for us since then. So, Scott, do you want to start us off, or what do you want to do?
You start because you were hinting to what you did with Vox.
I've honestly been writing snippets. Like, I'm very disappointed in myself that I haven't been more dedicated or more, time driven to working on, finishing Harper's story, because that's like now a two-part, and now the other novel-ish type deal that I have been working on is going to be a tie-in to Harper's story, because I think the two main characters are going to be cousins. So, yeah, that's a
I can't
thing.
wait to torment them.
Yeah, Mia and Harper. Yep. Um,
I look forward to torturing them.
it. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of supernatural based stuff. I do think I'm going to keep the demon aspect of it, but obviously not, and not do anything to upset Viv or do anything to legally upset Viv. I don't want to do that, Viv. If you're listening at any point in this, we love you.
We love
I would
you, Viv.
I would never look to do anything to hurt you. I promise.
No.
Um, So, Alan, Hunter, all them, they'll be my little demons, and all that good stuff. My inspired by, and then I have my paranormal investigator and my alien. So it should be interesting because it's
And
very
your vampire too.
and my vampire. Yes, Roth is going to come in, and obviously very Invader Zim ish driven. Which I also hear was a big inspo for Viv. So it's very interesting, very interesting. No, I've just been busy trying to get myself together and just kind of get life, do the adulting thing and get life going. So
Oh, that sounds hard.
it is hard. Plus, I'm also working on for the publishing company. I'm working on a how-to guide, how to go from being a writer to an author. So that's been pretty time consuming as well. I've got a lot of projects on my plate, which is why I'm just like,
Hmm
how do I work through this? How do I yes, thank you, Asher. Yes, what's adulting exactly? Um
Exactly.
you feel me. You feel me. I understand through the midst of this hiatus, I understand that, we weren't as active in the group and we lost a few people. I'm hoping to one day either get them back or, you know, um, try to invite some people, again into the brood. Anybody that had been let go from the group the first time, I'd be more than happy to, talk about anything and try to talk it through.
hmm
Um, things along that nature. So I'm just not looking for problems in the group, and I feel like that's a lot of what we experience. We experience a lot of problems. So I'm trying to avoid that and just kind of
We won't take it no more. We will bite.
Well, literally, this is why I say I'm kind of like
We will
Husker in a
send
way.
Roth on them.
Not even Roth. Like, I feel like I'm so much. I am Husker in a way because literally, I'm way too old for this shit. Like, I do not have the patience, I do not have the tolerance for it. So,
And as you've said before, everyone can buy you with a wink and cheap booze.
I mean, they can, but I haven't seen that yet, so they haven't won me back. They haven't won me.
Asher, do it.
They haven't won me back yet.
Asher would do
So,
it. I know Asher would.
Asher's a good soul then. Um,
Hmm.
Dark Ace, part Radio Demon. Hey, how's everyone doing today? We're doing okay. How about yourself, Dark Ace? Talk to
Yeah.
me. Asher. So, Asher, to explain, I have said in things past that you can buy me with a wink and cheap booze because I am older. So, I've claimed myself to be a Husker-ish in a way. Um, so yeah. No, we're not accusing you of killing anybody. I promise
You
you, I
see
promise you.
why I get on so well with Asher, because our immediate reaction is, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Yup, I see that. Yes, Asher. Sky spoke very highly of you. I was asking, like, oh, who's Asher? And she's like, oh, Asher's great. I'm like, okay, okay.
Asher's an amazing bean.
Yes, and she did call you a bean. So
But
that's
you're all has beans.
yes. And listen, anyone who tunes in, you're all has-beens. We love you. You're part of the brood. You're accepted. You're safe. It's all good. I mean, look, we put rules in place for a reason. So break the rules. There's gonna be consequences. Like
Break the rules and we bap you.
you know, can't let everything slip through the cracks. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. In that. So I know I've been rambling and
I'm jealous. Sorry, I saw Ace had put that he's met Husk's voice actor. I'm like, you've met Vice Pirate.
see, I can respect that. You know what I mean? He seems like an awesome guy. He does. He seems like an awesome person. Look,
They all do.
no, they all do. I'm not just talking about him in particular, but I'm just saying on the they
Hey,
all
I
seem
mean, technically,
amazing.
we can mention that Kovacs congratulated you on the book.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a story. So Michael Kovac, he is amazing, and I'm going to tell you for many reasons, but
Beanie.
I'm going to tell you for this particular reason. So, uh, I bought a couple of prints from the Streamly. I really wanted to support, the cause, and on one of them, I had said, I think I was more so looking for, okay, when we moved, I wanted to put something in my office space, something, kind of motivational for the book itself. And so I said, hey, listen, this is a present for myself. Of course, in the message, I said, hey, listen, this is a present for myself. um, I just, I accomplished something big. I wrote my first novel, and so I mentioned some of the details about the book, but of course, after rereading it again, at the time I didn't think too much of it because I was like, oh, not going to be a big deal. And then, of course, after which I realized it could have been taken a lot worse than. And of course, maybe that was just me in my own head, but of course, I talked to Sky, I talked to Bun about it, and I was like, guys, help me through this. I feel so bad, like, if it's taken the way that I think it's going to be taken. Like, I wasn't trying to do
because
it.
if you came to us after they'd done it and you're like, can you watch this thing and tell me if he seems annoyed?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I watched the stream, and I think he was just tired. Like, I think he was tired, but he was, like, really powering through. Like, I give him a lot of credit for that. I have a lot of respect for him, and I give him a lot of credit for that. And I think he was just tired, and of course I took it initially like, oh my god, I fucked up. I fucked up big. So I went to Bun and I went to Sky, and I was just like, God, what?
Those were your exact words to me. I got a message. You're just like, guys, I think I fucked up.
Yup, that sounds like me. I was like, I done fucked up. And she's like, and you're like,
fucked up.
And you're like, you probably didn't, but why do you think you did?
I was like, why?
And I'm like, well. So one of my coworkers at the time was making fun of me because I said maybe I should email him and apologize. And he's like, "You're gonna be one of those people?" I'm like, listen. I'm not an. I'm like, listen. I'm a fan, but I'm not like one of those crazed fans that like stalks the people, you know. So, oh, what do you what you disagree with that?
No, I just have it in my head of just like if you were.
If I was, obviously we'd be having a different conversation right now. But this is me
I saw
feeling.
it. It's just like if you were and you're just there against the window. Hi, Kovac.
I really wasn't. And he was making fun of me, and he was like, "Oh, what are you, one of those Uber fans? And you're gonna email
Like in
him?" And I'm
SpongeBob
like,
when he meets the pickle.
"Pretty much, yeah. Hi." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not one of those people." So I devised a very apologetic email, and I was like, "Listen, Mr. Kovac, I am so sorry. I gave him the print. I gave him the print number, and I was like, hey, listen, I am so sorry. If I'm like, I understand how it could have been taken, and I hope you didn't take it that way. And I have nothing but respect for you and everything that you do. So thank you for being you and what you do. For your fans and the community, and you know, so just a general apology and a big thank you. And he did answer me. He answered me and he goes, "Don't worry about it." He's like, "Yeah, no. He was really, really nice about it. He was really good about it." He's like, "Listen, I didn't take it that way at all." He's like, "I understand what you mean. Like, I understand how some people could have taken it that way." And he goes, "But I definitely didn't." He goes, "The vibe that I got from you was more so, I'm excited about this. I wanted to share this with you." And he said, and I did. So the print came. It was
I know because you
beautiful.
messaged me saying, "Do you think I should send him a copy?"
Oh, because I felt that bad. Um, I was like, uh, listen. I'm all about the gift giving. If I can, I will.
Yes.
I will gift. I will gift somebody. So I'm like, how do I make this better? Like, how on earth do I make this better? So, and I was like, literally at that point, I'm like, all right, do I send a copy? Do I do this? Do I do that? Like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I make this better? So, um, yeah, so that was really it. It was a positive experience. He's a good guy. And yeah, that's my story. So Sky, why don't you tell the viewers what you've been up to?
um.
Yep.
So if you haven't been able to tell during the hiatus, I gave myself a little challenge to do an animatic.
Another one? The third one?
No, you know the one that I did.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I think a lot
Yeah.
of yeah, and a lot of people love it. I actually let me see how many views you're up to with that.
Oh
Um
heck! Don't give me anxiety on our first feedback.
uh yeah, well, you put me on the spot, so payback's a bitch. Um
Ouch! Ooh, such an insult.
yep.
And
Uh
we're back with that too. Waiting for the right opportunity to sneak one of those in.
what was it? Anyway, go
Oh,
ahead.
Asher, Wordy gives me anxiety on a daily basis, and I give Wordy anxiety on a daily basis with just one
Yes,
word.
you do.
I
You
did a
scared it.
thing.
Okay, so as it stands right now, we are looking at 46,000 views for an animatic that was done 2 months ago. So why don't we? Yes, congrat, Asher. Give her anxiety. Dude, please don't
No.
encourage her. Do not, please don't encourage her. Like I can't, I literally cannot take this shit. Like I really can't. I can't take this shit anymore.
That's what
Um,
I'm saying. All I have to say is I did a thing and I trigger off your anxiety.
yeah. I mean, I never thought that I was that easily triggered, but I learned something different about myself every day.
You didn't know me till then.
That's right. That's right. I did not know you until the Facebook group, so there's that.
Anxiety.
What are you fucking singing about it?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
Maybe.
Talk more. Talk more about what's been going on with you.
So Wordy got a prince from Angel, and Wordy was very generous and treated me to a picture of Alistair, and that gave me major anxieties too. Watching him do it on stream, I'm like, ah.
What the fuck was
I
that?
had to hide. I hid in my blanket. I was like, oh no, he's doing it live.
I told you that I wanted to do something nice for you. You told me what you wanted. You got it. What's the big deal?
I did. I got an Alistair dad joke. It was great.
I told her to tell me what you wanted. No biggie.
The biggie has Alistair staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing. Until I have a frame put for him, he's currently just staring at me as I sleep.
Oh. I mean, that's a whole other problem you got there.
I mean, I haven't been able to get a frame for him yet, so he just watches me sleep with that
Oh, you haven't?
devious little smile on him.
Is it still in the plastic wrapping?
Yeah.
Okay. At least it's being protected that
I
way.
don't take him out until I get the things.
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't. Um, when Dan got his Blitzo for his birthday, I had made sure um what's it? I made sure that I didn't take it out of the plastic until I found a frame for it, but the
Mm-hmm.
stupid fucking mail carrier bent it.
Mm-hmm.
On an envelope that specifically said, "Do not bend." The asshole bent
You
it.
bent Blitz, how could you?
Well, technically speaking, he was already bent to begin with.
Oh, shade.
Yeah, I went there.
Oh, shade. You see, I could quote Blitz here too, but you know.
Well, apparently he's not as fun. Even though he is, he's not as fun.
I could quote Blitz and just be like, "What bitch is talking shit about me?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah, did it. Fucking did it.
Okay.
What else has there been? I've been supporting some of the artists that we've had on the last streams as well. I have pins.
Oh, good. Good. I'm sure they're thrilled.
I got a beautiful one off songstress, and then I have multiple off the lovely Betsy Bunny.
Okay, both of which, by the way, I
I
would
got
love
my
to.
tarot card one finally. I was like, yes.
Good, good. I mean, I would love to have them both back, as well as our next set of guests, which are going to be some fantastic cosplayers. I'm actually very excited
Yes.
for
I'm excited.
for them. I mean, I still have ideas as to who I would want, to invite in future streams.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think but I think I'm thinking way too big. So,
Oh no, we can still try it. We can put the offer out there.
I would love to, and I for now I want to keep it a secret on who I have in mind. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say just
So you
yet, but
could
I'm
keep y'all in suspense and make a comeback for
yes,
tomorrow.
yes. That is my tactic. Thanks for giving me away. Uh,
I mean, I could be able to reveal something when we have those cosplayers coming on too. Then so.
okay. See, I think yeah, maybe we should kind of hold off on anything until then.
I say I can maybe reveal something when that happens.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh no, it's messing up the stream.
What is
What
messing up this
what's
stream?
messing up the stream? As for right now, I have good connection. Are we cutting out or what's going on?
I don't see anything off on the stream itself. I'm watching the stream.
Oh, okay, good, good, good. I'm glad you are because I keep
I
being.
have the stream on because I have to keep an eye on the chat. So
No, that's
I'm
fine by
watching
me.
y'all.
Well, I can see the chat and I can see where my connection lies. So right now, I'm actually still in pretty good condition.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God, because I
Vox hasn't come to take his vengeance yet.
No, not yet. I mean, he might be happy with what I wrote lately, so maybe he's giving me some reprieve. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I do want to go back. I do want to finish that. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, Ace, thank you. Um,
Ugh, I gotta stretch my legs. Ow!
okay.
I was sat in a bad position.
Mm,
That's better.
I'm sitting at my kitchen table right now to keep an eye on
I'm sitting on my bed.
I was gonna move to the couch, but I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea.
I am sat on my bed
So,
with my chicken korma by my side. Cause
um,
that's how I roll.
and that's how you roll. Okay.
That's how I roll.
Okay, we rolling. Um,
Rolling, 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 rolling.
I was just thinking that I hate you.
No, you don't.
You're right. So, let me see.
I
Yeah,
have to
no.
maniac chuckle.
Sky being a bread roll. Yup.
What? Huh? I'm not
Asher.
a bread roll.
That's what Asher said. That you're being a bread
I'm
roll.
not a bread. I'm not a bread roll. I'm a non roll. I had non bread.
Oh, naan is delicious.
It is delicious. This one was like garlic and coriander.
Oh god, that sounds so good. My problem is that
It's so good. It's
I
Moorish.
I think I'm sensitive to carbohydrates because I just bloat. Like I had pizza last
Hmm.
night and I looked pregnant. That's really what it came down to. I looked pregnant walking around
I
Disney
find
Springs.
that
Like
like non bread doesn't do that.
maybe I'll try eating naan bread then. I've been trying to figure out like it's
But
all
you can
trial.
use non bread as like wraps and stuff anyway.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Although my dumbass brought
The more you know.
I just thought of a TikTok video I saw earlier that non bread. Yup.
None.
Um,
I mean, before the streams were coming back, we were planning on bringing the streams back, and we did end up making a good soup reference.
yes, we did.
Good soup. Oh, y'all weren't expecting this madness so fast. But I've had it stored up.
I can tell.
I've had no way to express it, so. Plus, you didn't help the madness when you said that I also sound like Gur.
Well, you weren't exactly helping me kill off my invader Zimhai, so
I mean,
I
I didn't do anything. You just turned around and go, you know, you sound like Gur. I'm like, what? Huh?
it's just the high pitchness of it. I mean,
Huh?
it's just the high pitch of it. But
Yay!
okay. um,
Oh.
yeah, no. So I've got a couple of creative projects. Um, you've had no way to express it yet. You've been flooding my DMs with
Hey,
XDs.
that's only been the last couple of days. I've had all this madness stored in for months.
Oh damn. All right, listen.
Hey,
I didn't.
you should consider yourself lucky, Asher, because it's still been going to Wordy.
Wait, what?
My madness, because I've been torturing you.
I'm tortured on the daily, so I don't think it matters by who anymore.
I torture you with the fucking RPs we do.
Oh yes, yes, you do. That's just like, and that's another thing
Which
I
we
missed
still need to
too.
get back to, because they're in a bit of a sticky situation at the moment.
Well, I've got a handful of my, I've got a handful of good ones that, and I mean, I feel so bad too for my partners because, like, I feel like I haven't even really started them yet. And usually
Mm-hmm.
I start them off, and I have no problem doing that. I usually like starting off, but I'm just like, it's literally time management. I got to get better on on my time management ball. Start setting myself on a schedule again. Something to get myself back in order because I think that's where my problem lies right now. It's just not. not being, back in order.
Yep. What the hell is
So,
back in order? That's scary. Order. Ugh.
mm-hmm. Oh, it is. It definitely is. I will give you that.
That's terrifying as shit.
But you know what? Maybe my creativity will come back to me. I just became an annual pass holder for Disney, so we're gonna start exploring. Um, yeah, we're gonna start exploring the other parks. I think he's off. He's off Monday through Wednesday, so I think Tuesday and Wednesday, because Monday's a holiday. Um, Tuesday and Wednesday we're gonna go to Hollywood Studios, and then
Ooh.
yeah, we're going to Hollywood Studios, and then we're going to Animal Kingdom
And
on Wednesday.
then
So
animals.
yes, yes, yes. He's really
And
excited about
animals.
animals. Um,
Animals.
he's excited about seeing the dinosaurs.
Rar.
They have a Dino Land in Magic Kingdom. Not Magic Kingdom. Jesus Christ, in Animal Kingdom.
I know they had like a dinosaur ride at one point. I don't know if it's still there or not.
No, no, no. There's an actual Dino Land. There's like a Dino Land in there.
Yeah, so I know that they did a ride based off dinosaurs, that old movie. I don't know if it's still there now though.
I have no idea. I'll let you know as soon as we go. I'll let you know. I currently at the moment have like no way of knowing. So
And the world will never know.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, so that's really what's been going on, and I know we're in the works of some new content to bring to you guys. Um, some new content to bring, in time. So, look out for new stuff, look out for new topics. I know okay. So I know
I'm sorry, I keep having to laugh.
I know Sky has something to do next week, and then I'm going back to New York the following week. So I know we're gonna have a 2 week break, but don't worry, things will start to be picking
Yes.
up, actively again in the group, in the chat. So, you know,
Mm.
keep checking for new things, and
Mm.
and then we'll come back with our guests. And
I'm gonna put that there.
what?
I'm gonna put that there.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a good Alistair watching me.
Well, I didn't
Alistair
think.
watches me.
Well, I didn't think today was going to be a necessarily what was going. Wow, I didn't think today was going to be a necessarily long stream
Whoa.
anyway, because it was more like an update ish kind of deal. I don't think I have.
Hey, we're still alive.
Yeah, it was more like one of those. So
Hey, look, we have questions.
what is the meaning of life? Isn't the answer 42?
Yeah, the meaning of life, the world, the universe, and everything is
Do you have to cook noodles?
42.
Unless you want that crunch.
The good crunch.
How many legs does a cat have?
Uh, Anthropomorphic, technically two, but there are also the tripod cats and the four-legged kitties.
Can I drink petrol? No. I do not advise it.
I would not advise it. It may give you a very nasty aftertaste.
I would also
Plus,
assume
you
a
got a
very.
cat at the moment, Asher, because the UK's having a petrol shortage.
Maybe that's why Asher brought it up.
It wouldn't surprise me. No, they said
Uh,
they had a driver shortage for like the fuelers. And that instantly everyone instead of saying, oh, they need to hire drivers, immediately went, oh no, we're gonna run out of petrol.
oh, okay.
So everyone started like panic buying the petrol. So we had to like it was literally like petrol stations shut down because no one could buy anything.
See, that's crazy. That reminds me back of when Superstorm Sandy, rather, it was never identified as a hurricane, but as when Superstorm Sandy had hit, there were a lot of fights over gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, and there was no gas. I tried, I don't know how many times to get gas, and it did not work out in my favor. There was nobody to
No,
help
no,
me
we
out.
had people like putting like it in shopping bags, and there was one person I saw. We've seen a video of someone putting it in a bag. The bag had a hole in it, so then double bagged it, and then still realized it was leaking, and then put it in a wicker basket.
Yeah, because that's really gonna help.
Mm-hmm. Bear in mind, they'd already like spilled a load on the floor as well before this.
I don't know. People do crazy things when they're desperate. So like I
Yeah,
saw
there's like 300-400 pounds worth of petrol being gone in one sitting.
people. I mean, people get into like fist fights over gasoline. Like it gets ridiculous. And I know that's why a lot of people have likely switched over to electric vehicles.
It
But
was the toilet paper all over again.
yeah,
It
well,
was bad.
it was terrible. And all the fights that I saw over people fighting over toilet paper, over fighting over, you know, the masks. I don't know, just regular content alone that I've seen. It's getting bad.
It's getting real bad.
Well, I don't know. It just seems that, you know, everyone's reverting. Um
Maybe we better stay in isolation. We'd be safe.
well, I know that's probably why a lot of people do that to begin with, so that honestly
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me. There was punch ups over fuel too. Yeah,
Yep.
no, people will literally fight over anything. And that's the scary part about it. I mean, I remember we went to Disney before this is before we moved. We went to Disney and we were online waiting for Buzz Lightyear.
Oh
And we
god.
were you know, we
What,
were
the
wearing
shooter?
the shooter game, yeah.
Oh, and here I was told that that thing had no lines.
No, there was a line. There was like a sizable line for it. It was about maybe
I
at
mean,
least
did they at least have the Mr. Potato Head?
I did not see the Miss Potato Head, but well, no, you know when I'm going to see Mr. Potato Head? I will see Mr. Potato Head when we go to Hollywood Studios on Tuesday.
Good, because he's good. He's a good boy.
Oh no, no, no! Mr. Potato Head's fantastic. We're gonna try to ride Slinky Dog Dash. We're gonna try to ride it. I have never been. Obviously, this will be my first time at Hollywood Studios, so I'll
Mm-hmm.
be I'll be exploring everything. But when we were
Please
waiting
don't
on
ride that shit.
when we were waiting online, there was this little family, and I think it was. I mean, I don't like to assume, so I'm just gonna call them a family because I'm not sure if it was like the grandparents and the grandchild or if it was the parents and the child. Like
Mm-hmm.
people situations. But the wife kept giving, and we were social distancing. We were following all the markers. We were following all the markers on the ground, and we were, you know, doing what we could. And this woman wanted to keep a space of 12 feet apart, and
Oh god.
she was holding up the line, and it was a problem. And we would move up 6 feet, and every time she would give us a dirty look. I was waiting for her to say something. So that happened. So it just goes to show like, you know, it's not that nobody's taking this seriously because, you know, we had COVID. We had COVID, you know, we're fully vaccinated now. It's great. You know, obviously we have that peace of mind. We have that, you know, safety now going on. And you know, we still wear masks when we go out, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that we should stop living because of it. There are ways to live your life and to take precautions, but there is
Mm-hmm.
absolutely no way to keep looking at people like they're the scum of the earth because they're not maintaining 12 feet of distance. Like that's just my point. That's everything that, you know, I got to say about that.
Yep. That's so true. I've just refreshed the stream and we gained some subscribers, so thank you for subscribing.
Ah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Like, I'm not gonna
We
lie to you
love
guys.
you.
Yes, we love you very much. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure how today was gonna go, so I had a very emotional chat with Sky, like, right before we got on, and I'm
Yep.
like, I'm like, look, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how to look at this. Like, I don't know if people are still gonna people are gonna be interested in us anymore. So that's actually very encouraging. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I told you, you gotta keep yourself with a smile, 'cause you're never fully dressed without one.
then I'm half naked half the time. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh
Um,
no.
yeah, right.
Ah!
Um,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I know there's a lot more talent in the Hazbin community, and I know that there's a lot more that people we would like to introduce further to the world. Try to try to help promote them.
Asher.
Why? What does Asher do?
I know Asher does do some 3D printing.
Oh, then we should have Asher as a guest one day of 3D printing. We'll have Asher as an artist.
Yes. See, Asher, I told you, you're stuck with us now.
I do. So here's my plan. What I do want to do. I want to try to gather around writers, artists, and that does include comic book artists, the
Yes.
cosplayers, the voice actors, obviously who.
Animations would be cool too.
Yes, yes.
Animators. And
Yeah, no.
musicians, because there's so many talented musicians.
No, there are. That's why, like I said, one of the people that I have in mind to ask as a guest. I adore his work. I love his work.
Mm-hmm.
Sky, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I
Um,
do.
I do. I adore his work. It'll be a long shot to ask, but it's worth asking, especially if we're kicking things back again.
Well, you know
So
exactly who I'm tempted to ask too, so.
yes, yes. Um,
It'd just be
no,
a
no,
case
no.
of can we? Because legally, could we?
Legally, I'm not. So if you have in mind, this is what I will say, because look, I'm all about the realism and I'm all about the legalities and I'm all about, all that good stuff. So we could probably ask, but we wouldn't be able to talk about literally anything show related. We wouldn't be able to ask anything like,
Oh no.
hey, can you do this impression? Hey, can you do that impression? Like, we wouldn't be able to ask along those lines, but we could probably talk about them as a person and interview them based on, them,
Oh
maybe
yeah.
their experience doing it, but
Oh yeah, because this individual, I'm thinking that they've got experience with a lot of different music genres for like different fandoms too. So
I personally don't see why not. I mean, listen,
yeah.
we can ask. The worst that could be said is no.
Ha! No.
I've been told by a handful of people that I've been working with lately. They're like, you gotta be more aggressive. You gotta be more not aggressive. You have to be more assertive for what you want. And I'm like, you're really not wrong. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me to not. I'm like, really? What's there to be nervous about? All that can be said is no. So
Ha! No.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So
And then we can just respond with your loss.
no, I wouldn't be that rude.
Yeah, but quotes.
No, I would never. I
That was
would
the only
never.
way I could quote things. So
No. I would never be. I would never be that rude. But um. So yeah, that's really what's on the agenda of things we want to do. I know we have some people lined up.
agenda.
I do want to bring some previous guests back to see some updates on their progress, how
Yes.
they're doing. I mean, I would definitely love, a songstress. I would love to have her back on. I would love to have.
We gotta get Glitch back.
I was just gonna say Glitch and Dreamer. I really want to see how the convention went for them. I want to know um,
Definitely gotta
things like
get
that.
Bunny back too, Betsy Bunny.
Batsy Bunny, yes, she's another one I want back on, as well as I would love to see about
Uh,
Lady G. I would love to see about Lady G, and I've been
yes.
following, and I definitely have questions for Ravenous Scorpion. I've been following her comic, and I have questions.
Question.
Not even so much questions. I really just want to tell her how much I admire her work. Like that's literally that's really where I'm at with that.
It's the same thing with the Lady G's comic series. Oh my god, the amount of twisted turns in that shit. I'm like, oh my god,
There
my
are
heart
a lot
can't
of
handle it.
there are a lot of twists and turns, and for both of them, for that matter. So I would love to talk to them both about their work and things along those lines because this for the
I can't say I
story,
have seen a really cool comic going around lately.
huh?
I have seen a really cool like comic thing going around lately as well.
Okay. Do we know
It's
who it's
corpse.
by?
It's corpse. I don't know the artist off by the moment,
Mm-hmm.
but the style is like is like kicking me in the face because I know the style. I just can't think of the name.
Okay. All right. That's
But it's like Corpse Bride.
oh.
It's Corpse Bride, but it's like living Alistair and like Demon Angel,
Mm.
and like Victoria is Vaggie.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
It's like
All right, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna
I saw it
keep.
on Instagram. And I was like, oh,
Oh, I could have sworn that I saw it on Twitter.
I know I've seen it on Instagram, so I don't know if it's like a resub thing or
It
not.
could
But I saw it through there, and I'm like, oh god,
it could be. There's another person that does a lot of fan art of Angel Dust. I'd like to reach out to them too.
yes, all the artists.
No, I'm serious. I mean, these people deserve the credit. They deserve the acknowledgement. Wow, words. They deserve to be recognized. If only I could speak properly.
Uh,
That
the
would be
wordy words are not working.
mm-mm, not at all.
The wordy words are not working at this time.
No, no, I've wordy.exe has frozen.
Has crashed.
Has crashed, yes.
Crashed. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Another another thing that I'm seeing a lot of attention on, especially Twitter, and I don't know why right now. I mean, I understand it's a very popular show at the moment, but Squid Game.
Yes.
I've been
It's
seeing
a lot on TikTok too.
it's a messed up show. Like I did binge watch it. Like I watched it. I got up at like 4 in the morning one morning and I could not go back to sleep. And I think I messaged you too saying, why the hell am I up so early? But
Yep.
and I wound up starting to watch Squid Game and then I was
But that's the
catching
thing. Is
episodes.
like when you say, "Why am I up so early?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's the afternoon." It's the joys of time zones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, you message me. Why am I up so early?
It's the afternoon for me, so I don't know.
Yup, exactly. So what does this mean? My
For
child understand.
people watching us, hello for people.
Hi all four of you.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
It'll drop back soon.
Oh wow.
The fact that we've acknowledged it, it's just gonna go.
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
Yup, pretty much. Alright, I'm scrolling through Twitter right now. I'm not finding it, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was like, oh my god.
I do. I know exactly what you're talking about. But and listen, I do love Corpse Bride. I'm actually gonna wind up watching that sometime today or put it on while I'm cleaning. Because I like to do that. I like to watch things while I clean. But oh, proud fiance moment. I have my fiance asking about when the new Helluva Boss is coming out, and I have him asking, quoting, and he says to me that his favorite quote from the show, from Hazbin Hotel, should I say, his favorite quote from Hazbin Hotel is, when Angel Dust says to Alistair, I can suck your dick.
Ha! No.
Literally, and that's exactly what I said to him. I was like, ha! No. And then
You see,
he looked
I would have put him down as the. Why did you come up with someone creative to call me? You sack of poorly packaged horse shit. Tell the missus I
because
said hi. Schnookums.
because
I would have put him down as that type.
I have no reason to call him that. And number two, I am the missus.
No,
So I'm
I
telling.
mean him. If he's like being insulted or something.
Oh, yes, I will tell him to use that. I will tell him to use that as ammunition. Yes, I will. So, let's see. Let's see. What else is on my arsenal to discuss? So, yes.
What else could I say as well? I'm gonna give you a warning in advance. I'm gonna torture Harper again.
Why? Has this woman not been through enough?
No, no.
So, I mean, okay. So
I
now
kind
that
of
you.
hinted it to you already.
No, you have. You have.
Yeah.
So, I am. What's it? So, I am wanting to experiment more with, interactions between Harper and Mia. Like I do want to get Mia more involved. I really just don't know, and this is like the main question I have to
If
ask
you get
myself.
me the design, I might be able to torture her in the same moment.
Wait, what'd you say? If I give you her design?
Yeah, I might be able to give her in the torture as well.
Um, yeah, let me paint a picture of how I envision Mia, because I found an old sketchbook when we were moving. I found an old sketchbook, and I did sketch out Mia in the Invader Zim style. And listen, I can't draw for shit. Like that's why I'm a writer. I can't draw for shit. I've
That's
come
why
to
you got
terms.
me.
Well, that's why we get along so well, because I write it, you turn it into something different, and then I'm like, what the fuck? So that's where I'm
I
at
see
right
the
now.
words and I go, poof.
Actually, yeah, pretty much. If you want to think about it that way, yeah. So, what's it? Yeah, I will come up with a design for, Mia, Duncan, Xander. I don't know why I'm still stuck on the name Duncan. You know where Duncan's inspiration came from, but I'm actually very committed to Duncan's name now.
Yes, keep it because then there's so many innuendos that Angel Dust could make.
Yeah, there really is. But I mean, oh god, because I don't know if I want the
Have
final
it
out.
have Duncan be the type where it's just like, no, get away from me. Why? Why are you torturing
So
me with these words?
so Duncan is definitely more like the paranormal obsessed. Like he's very fixated on something once he discovers it, right? So in the story, it's like once he finds out about Xander and him being, an alien, he's going to be very he's pretty much going to abandon his relationship with Mia because they're going to start out as a couple. Um, so
Oh
they're
no, not another tormented soul.
so Mia's gonna be going through some not going through some shit, but it's gonna be like the regular trials and tribulations of relationships.
Trials and tribulations, I've had my share. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, cause
Cause
I'm
I'm
almost there.
almost there. And I'm almost there.
Almost there.
Oh god, so when we went to Epcot, when we
Don't
had first
copyright us, YouTube.
yeah, please don't. Disney, don't take us down. I swear to God, I'm talking about you in a very positive light.
Morty goes to parks regularly.
I do attend your. Please don't revoke my annual pass. I just got it. Please don't take it away from me. Um, I mean, listen, if people can make covers of these songs, I don't understand why we wouldn't. Why we couldn't. Um, what was I gonna say? So yeah, Mia's a new girl. Xander, I'm actually liking the idea of more and more as I get into him, and I'm trying to think of who he would get along with. Um, Out of all my males, between Alan Roth and you know, Xander, but
Probably Roth.
huh?
Probably Roth.
More than likely Roth, because I feel like Roth is just that middleman who's very amicable.
Yes.
He's like this middle guy who's very respectful of Alan, can appreciate Alan, but
But don't trust Alan.
yeah, pretty much. So
It's like, you're still shady, but not as shady as Alan, so I'm gonna stick with you.
I mean, yeah, more or less, pretty much.
I think Alan's one of those characters where you'd be like, yeah, I want to get to know you, but at the same token, you could murder me. So no.
I did see. I really wanted to do something different, especially. All right, going back to Harper for a second. Like, I definitely wanted to do something different with her in comparison to what everyone else was doing. And not to knock anybody, what everyone else is doing is fantastic. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to copy that. So that's why I took the route that I did. But at the same time, I am tempted to go back and make Harper somebody from the 1920s.
Wait a minute,
Um,
do I know you? Weren't you an old pal of mine? Departed from us far too early, but now we're
Now we're
meeting a
meeting a
second
second
time.
time. But
Yes, I went there and I just quoted the exact scene with Harper. And what?
oh, I know exactly what you did. I saw exactly what you did there. But yeah, if you want new characters to draw, I've got a couple of designs in mind.
I'ma do it.
I'm trying to not obviously mimic the Invader Zim style, so I have to figure out a different skin color for Xander, and I'm thinking that more like purpley gray type skin tone. And obviously
You get like
having
a turquoise.
huh?
Get like a turquoisey mint.
Oh, that'd be nice actually, I think.
And then you could have like little individual like freckles or something like in a dark blue, and they'd stand out.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna shut up and I'm gonna let you do it because that sounds really good.
I'm just here like, but
No, but see, that's the beauty of it, though. It's like if I tell you, if I'm like conveying something to you, you literally take it and you roll with it, and you make it similar to how what I have in mind, but you put your twist on it.
my twist.
And I respect the fuck out of that. No, I do. I respect the hell out of that. So,
Hell.
um, so yeah, I do.
We're demons.
Now, if I were to say that I wanted to make Harper's story and turn into a comic, like I feel like that's a lot of work.
I mean, no, because the animatic wasn't.
Don't give me ideas.
I mean,
Do not. I mean, if you're bored and you got
I should
nothing else to
probably say
do,
as well, though. I could say to the chat. I'm talking about another animatic I did. I can't put it on YouTube though because it is a copyrighted song. So it is privated, but I can send it individually.
oh fuck you! I want to see it.
You know about it. I showed you it when I did it.
Oh, okay.
You know about Harper's story.
Oh, that. Okay. I'm like,
You
what?
said Harper's story, and I went, yeah, the animatic wasn't hard.
Oh. Why did I think you meant the other one?
You said Harper's story. I'm just like, yeah, that animatic wasn't hard.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore because you put Harper
Like,
in the
you
other
were
one too.
saying, oh yeah, this is insane. Then I go, oh yeah, so was the animatic.
Oh my god. I'm done. I give up.
We're at that stage.
I am literally at that stage, and I mean I can say that comfortably, and you know that I'm not serious. I'm just like I'm fucking done.
Mhm.
I'm done.
Hi, Asher. You're still there.
Hey Asher.
Q&A is still going live, Asher, if you want to ask either of us questions where Hazbin
Yes.
and outside of Hazbin is concerned.
Actually, yeah, I'm good on both fronts, so ask away. It's like I just told somebody last night that I met at World of Disney. I was like, listen, ask me whatever you need to. I'm pretty much an open book, so talk
I
to
write
me.
books and I am a demon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey.
Give me horns and a tail and I'll be content. I'll feel like I'll give me horns and a tail and I'll feel comfortable in my own skin.
No, Steve, you should just go to Comic Con and cosplay Harper.
I really should. In Comic-Con,
You can get the elf ears.
so Comic-Con is actually this weekend. Yeah,
Mine's next month.
yeah, Comic-Con's this weekend and I mean, okay. So I had never been, even though I lived in New York, like I had never been to a Comic Con. So, and it was something that I had always wanted to do, but tickets sold out like in a heartbeat.
That's why when you get your butt over here, I'm dragging you to Comic Con.
If it's easier to get to apparently there are a lot of conventions that are over here. So apparently there's like,
Our ones over here are a lot smaller in stature,
yeah.
but I still think they're good.
Listen, small conventions are great. I used to be part of a small convention years and years ago. And
I still think this looks good.
small, listen to me, small is fine. When you have too much congestion in one spot, like it's not a good situation, especially now that we're being a lot more COVID conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Conscious. Um, it's
Words.
a smaller setting is actually I think better. That's why when we go to like Disney now, like we want to try to be more conscious about the crowd size, like
Yep.
when is the best time to go for the least amount of people, like when is the best
I
time to go,
like
because I
I
mean,
like what our Comic Con are doing with like the tickets. Like you buy the tickets, but you've also got to provide them with a negative test that you do like the 24 hours before you attend, because it's like the
that's
most accurate result then.
yeah, and I think they're right. I'm gonna take probably an at-home test
Yep.
before I go up to New York to make sure. I mean, yeah, I'm vaccinated, but that doesn't mean shit. So I mean, it'll lessen.
I know I've heard things of like if you've had COVID, the chance of you getting it again are a lot slimmer, but I just like to be precautious.
Oh no, I'm 100% right there with you. That's why I'm like, well, I'll take an at-home test just to be on the safe side, before I go, make sure it's negative, just like I did last time I went. Um, but last time I went, I was actually surprised because at the time I was not vaccinated, and I was like, oh, it's a negative test result. Fantastic, I'm doing great.
You
So
did a thing. You say safe.
I did, and for times like these, I felt like it was such a big accomplishment. So
Mm-hmm.
that was, you know, that I do want to say too. Times are hard now, and if all you do today is, say to yourself, today's gonna be a good day, and today's gonna be, I'm gonna get XYZ done. Let's say you don't get all of it done, you still did something, and I'm hella proud. You organized yourself.
You said another hell word. You said a pun word about our channel.
Yes, yes, I
I'm
did.
hell of a proud of you.
I am hell of a proud of you. Um, it's funny too because it's like I wonder if I'll ever lose my New York accent, and I don't think I will.
No.
I really don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna lose it. So,
It may
uh,
alter, but you won't fully lose it.
no, no, I don't think I will. So,
Mm-mm.
um,
It didn't for me when I lived down the countryside. It altered slightly for when I came back, but it never altered fully.
no, I mean, it may. So here's my theory. My theory is that I may tone down the thickness of it, but I don't think I'm gonna develop a. I don't think it's really gonna shift much.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's my story, and that's my theory. And we are so sidetracked from the main topic of conversation today.
What's new?
Mm. Asher
It's
heard.
like you've never been away.
Asher, I heard thick.
Sick.
Let's say it again. Thick.
Sick.
I was talking about how thick my accent is. I was originally from up north. I was from New York and I moved down to Florida. So we were just talking about how I don't think I'm going to lose much of my accent.
Nope. I also see Gasher's just like, I want to cosplay so bad.
You know what? You know what? There's far too much negativity in the world. So if you want to cosplay, fucking cosplay. Do it.
Hey, I mean, Asher has got something to celebrate too because Asher's just put his first payment slot down for a fursuit.
Hey, congratulations, Asher. No, that's a big accomplishment. See, okay, we didn't do our usual thing. We didn't do our usual thing of things to celebrate at the beginning of the stream, but we're gonna do it here. We're gonna do it here.
Celebrate Asher getting a fursuit.
Yeah. Yes, you're welcome, Asher. That's really exciting. You know what? I mean, it's not a bad idea to do it winding down towards the end of the stream. So, yes, time to celebrate things. Sky, what are you here to celebrate today?
Um, that I'm putting the effort and energy into possibly thinking of doing another animatic.
Yay! Okay, yes, that's something to celebrate. Yes. Let's
Because
see.
the only other thing I have to celebrate is I've already posted it on YouTube. I already posted it on YouTube. I got a new head for Skyline.
Oh,
And it's a lot more in style with my art, so
I
he
saw
looks a
your.
lot more like my art.
Oh, your unboxing video.
Yeah.
Oh, like I saw some of that. Yes, I see the head. The head looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, the head looks. And you know what? I mean, that's a good thing to update, to upgrade, to update and upgrade. You know?
It needed to be done. His vision was terrible.
Oh yeah, no. Then that needs to be
Like the only way I can describe it is like horse blinkers on the side of your head, but then like a huge block in between your eyes, so you can only see just outwards, like
okay.
sideways.
Okay.
But this one I've got like fully, I can see in front of me and everything. It vision.
No, that's awesome.
I mean, yeah, that's all I gotta really, because I got a wedding I gotta go to next week. So, yay.
Well, weddings are fun. It could be a good time.
I gotta take my suit.
You're gonna wear your fursuit?
I have to. That's the that was one of the conditions of attending.
Oh, okay.
Because they've done two heads for me, and I'm gonna take both of them with me because it's the maker who's getting married, and they want all their suit siblings. They want all their suit children there.
Oh, that makes no that makes sense. I mean, I was gonna say if you're gonna
That's a huge family photo.
now I understand.
So we
Now,
don't have to we don't have to sit in the church or anything, but we're just essentially going to a formal rave.
uh, you know what? I'm at that point. So Dan and I, we're starting to plan, for our wedding now. And we had said the same thing. So one of my friends had made a very good point where she had said, yeah, for you guys it's not going to be a destination wedding, but she had claimed that it was going to be a destination wedding for everybody that we were inviting that was outside the state. And I had said, well, how can we make it worthwhile for our guests, right? So I had said, whatever we wind up doing for the wedding, I think it should be a good time.
I just thought
Like,
of a really stupid idea and I love it.
what is a stupid idea?
Um, you know how you call him your Moxie?
Yes.
Can it be like a can it be a hell of a wedding and it's Millie and Moxie?
Yeah, I'll come with the long hair and the black dress. Yes, that'll be me.
Yeah, and they just have her tail sticking out and all that.
Oh Christ. Um no, we're gonna
You
start
would just have different cosplayer there.
yeah, we're gonna start looking at different venues and seeing what we can do. Like one of the ideas was making it like a 90s Nickelodeon themed wedding.
You're
And
getting gacked.
huh?
Everyone's getting gacked.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna do like the gag and just kind of bring back the 90s because
No
the majority.
confetti, just
Yeah. Because I know the majority of us, the majority of our friends, we're all around the same age. So we grew up in the 90s and we knew exactly how fun the 90s was. And we knew, you know, all that fun stuff. So, that was just an idea, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what venue we choose and what we wind up working with. So,
I just had another stupid idea. Oh no.
what? What's the stupid idea? First off, no idea is stupid, so what?
So I know there's a TikToker that goes around and you can request them to like turn any song into like a marriageal sort of tone.
Oh, I know him. And he does it
So
with Disney songs.
we asked us to just do the Moxie song for Millie.
Just like that slow
Aw.
down on an organ would be so pretty.
Oh, it would be. It would be a very pretty song. I was actually trying to think of what song to walk down the aisle to. Like,
I mean, he goes in for the kill.
oh God. I mean,
The angel was done for me. Oh,
oh Satan.
Millie.
When the blood starts dripping down the wall and the bodies start to fall.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that image came in my head of just in the church and those lyrics.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say anymore.
What the fuck?
Uh, okay.
Don't lie, you missed this.
You know what? I mean, I did miss this. I feel like it was an opportunity for me to wind down from the week. I think it was just me so hyper focused on trying to. You know what? I was waiting for you to do something like that, and I didn't even realize that I didn't even realize that I set myself up for it. Okay.
Me so wordy.
I don't think that this is appropriate. I really don't think this is appropriate. On that note, I think it's time to start wrapping things up. I think we're done. Sky, do you have any last comments? I'm afraid to ask. Do you have any last comments before we say goodbye to everybody? Insert guinea pig noises.
No! He's supposed to be on my side.
I am on your side. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
You're taking sides with Advo.
Oh my god. Advil started it. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say. He put that in my head.
No.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Asher, no, don't encourage it.
What did Asher say? Guinea pig noises are a good choice of last words, to be honest. Yes, thank you, Asher. Thank you, Asher.
Asher, you're supposed to be my friend.
Well, okay. Asher, by all means, please, see Sky if you would like to join the group. If you are not already in our group, we would love to have you. Asher, you've
Asher
si-
is.
you've sided with me. This is beautiful. It is
I don't
beautiful.
think Asher is in the group.
All right, then can you do me a huge favor then? Can you give Asher the link?
Hands, indeed. I don't. Is it not in description? Is it not in description? It is not in description. Oh no, we
It's
didn't edit
not?
the description either.
All right. Well, no. I did that for a
We
reason,
didn't
and
edit the description.
I will explain to you later why I didn't do that. So, yes, I would. Yeah, please send Asher the group link and the details. Um,
Yes, you,
okay.
Asher.
What?
I see Asher just shocked face. Me?
Yes, you. Um,
You.
okay. So,
No, 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 no.
um, okay, so some final words. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today on our welcome back stream. It does feel good to
We're
be back.
alive.
If
We're not dead.
what?
I said we are alive. We are not dead.
Yes. Is this the part where I die? No one's killing you. No one is killing you.
I didn't make any promises.
What?
I gotta appease Alistair somehow.
Oh God! Don't sacrifice Asher to Alistair. My God.
Asher would enjoy it. Alistair would accept it.
Oh, okay. On talk of sacrificial individuals, on behalf of the Helluva Hazbeans, I would like to say again thank you for joining us today, and we will keep you posted on when we will have our next stream with our next pair of guests. Everyone, stay well, be safe. And Asher says, "I don't swing that way. That's okay. Swing away."
Stay Hazbeans.
Yes, stay has-beens. Have a great week, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.